What's up, guys? Ricky here with another review on the Marvel Select Iceman. And here we go. So I've been waiting for this one. This one looks pretty cool. So here we go. So here's the details. The face. So as you can see, it's a nice translucent color. It looks like we have some blue and white kind of, shaded plastic, which is pretty cool. So you got the face there with hair. You have more of the bald look there. So it comes with an extra head. Comes with a hand with an ice effect. Looks really good. You have another hand with an ice effect. Comes with a cool ice base. Looks really nice. Looks like they did a blue clear plastic with white dry brush over the top to look like ice. So love that. You got another effect there. And then you have an extra belt. Then this belt here. Looks pretty good. Okay, so side of the package here, so clear. You got the back of the package here. There we go. We have a nice action figure shot of Iceman. Then you have the other Iceman, or with the extra head and the other belt. And then here is the bio. So if you want to read it, you can pause your screen now. Okay, and then here is an action figure shot of the side of the package. So, and I've said this in other Marvel Select videos, so they used to do like artwork, like comic artwork, but lately they've been doing action figure shots instead. So let's open this up and see what we're looking at. Okay, and here is Iceman out of the package. And this figure is so far is a lot of fun. Comes with a ton of accessories. And yeah, just love this look. So it's been a while, right? We haven't had an Iceman before, and we finally got one from Marvel Select. So let's take a closer look. So as you can tell, so we got the face sculpt with hair, and it looks like they did the blue translucent with white dry brushed over the top to make it look a little frosty, which looks nice. So you have some blue clear details. Looks like you have blue, and then they changed to a clear when it comes to his hands. Then they did some blue that transitions to a white for the ice effects. And you have this really cool base. And you can plug in. There's two slots to plug in. One in the front, one in the back. Comes with this extra hand with ice shards, this belt, this extra head here, which we can take a closer look real quick. Looking really good. So in a second, I will put this head on so you can see what that looks like. But you can get in some really cool action shots. So it also did come with these two stands here. I have not looked at the figure enough yet to see what it's for, but I will find out. But yeah, it looks good. Okay, so let's get the extra head on there and some of the other accessories. Okay, and here's Iceman with the extra head and the extra hand accessory. So you can see there, it looks pretty good. So they did some white clear plastic with a little bit of blue kind of mixed in, which looks really nice. Then you have this really neat head sculpt here. Bald look. And then you have the belt there, which is just clear blue plastic with white dry brushed over the top to show off the details. So just curious, so which head do you like better? Do you like the clear one, the bald one, or do you like the one with hair? Let me know in the comments which one you like better. Perfect. Okay, cool. So looking pretty good. So let's get into the articulation. So we have the head moves up pretty far, which is really good. So you can make them look up. So that means you can get them in some pretty cool dynamic poses, which is nice. Looks down very far as well. You get nice head tilt and obviously rotation. Arms move up about 90 degrees, a little over 90 degrees, which is nice. You have a bicep swivel, and you do have single jointed elbows, but with a swivel. And you do have wrist articulation as well. So not bad. You do have a diaphragm crunch, which actually crunches pretty good, so you can get it forward that far, which is nice. You can get it back this far, although you can totally expose the center there, so you can see how it's built, if you were curious. You get a nice rotation here, and then you also have a rotation at the waist. This just clips on here very easily, just plug and play. You can get them in the splits about that far. You get the leg up past 90, which is good. You do have a swivel here. Then you do have legs, so single jointed legs or knees with a rotation. You do have nice ankle pivot there. So overall, pretty good articulation, and definitely articulated enough to get into some really cool poses on the platform. So now let's get into a quick size comparison. Okay, here's a quick size comparison of Iceman, Blade, Vision, and Better Ray Bill. So as you can see, you got Iceman there in the middle, and to the right you have Blade, and Blade stands slightly taller, but not by much. And then to the left you have Vision, who actually stands a little bit shorter, and I do think the Vision is slightly undersized. I feel like the Vision should be a little bit taller. And then you have Better Ray Bill, who stands quite a bit taller than the rest. So looks like if we want to get the measuring tool out, looks like we have Iceman at a solid 7 inches, which gives us about an 18 centimeters. Pretty cool. Okay, now let's do a size comparison between a few more. Okay, here are a few of the cool Marvel Selects that come with some really neat bases, so I thought I'd show all these real quick. So to the left, you have the Silver Surfer, which, sweet figure. I do wish it would have came with the articulation that these ones came with, but obviously it did not. It comes with a cool surfboard, the cool little effect base, which is nice. Iceman, of course. Really cool effects there. Love that a ton. And then you have the Human Torch. Also the translucent fire. And these ones look really cool next to each other, so this could make a really cool shot, kind of like a fire and ice type photography shot. So pretty stoked about that. Cool. Now how about we get the entire X-Men crew all here together. Okay, and here are all the X-Men. So I believe these are all the ones to date. So let's look real quick. Looking really good. So we got Nightcrawler with this cool base there. You got Wolverine, and I have a few different variants, but I didn't include them in here. You have Psylocke there, looking really good. You have Beast. You have Colossus. Obviously Iceman now. You have Cyclops, which this one definitely needs a reissue. Yeah, I think a Cyclops with really cool articulation. You know, something obviously articulate like what we got there with Iceman. Definitely a little stockier. And yeah, just better ab crunch and leg articulation. This one's kind of tough to stand. You have Cable back there looking really good. One of my favorites. You have Gambit looking good. You have Rogue. And we got Storm. So looking really good. Pretty excited about this this collection here. So curious to see who else we add to the roster. So drop in the comments who you would like to see join this team. Okay, final thoughts on Iceman by Marvel Select. I absolutely love this figure. This might be one of my favorite ones that came out so far, at least initial impressions. So yeah, pretty excited about this. So it comes with tons of accessories, really cool paint applications. I love the white dry brush over those tones, right? It just really makes it look frosty and icy. The accessories, right? The ice effects, all this stuff is just spot on. The articulation's great. I love they give you alternate heads so you can swap out the heads so you can get the Iceman of your liking. And overall, amazing figure. So if you find this, I say don't pass it up. This one I did find at a local comic shop. Actually, no, it was at a vintage stock. So vintage stock that was kind of local, so found it there. So yeah, be on the lookout, check it out. I think it's been a long time coming. We've needed an Iceman, so pretty excited about that. So thank you all so much for supporting the channel, and looking forward to bringing more customs, reviews, etc. to you. And I'll have some more videos coming. I know I haven't been releasing as many as of late, but right, we should be ramping up here pretty soon once I get some of my pre-orders kind of coming in. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video.